Yes, your boy AG Cornerman Boxing got the honor and pleasure today. Coach Lenny Wilson, 100 rounds back in the building, baby. Big fight tonight,
Appreciate you,
champ.
bro. Yes, sir, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Richardson Hitchins facing John Bauza, 15-0, 7 knockouts, 17-0 with 7 knockouts. Very similar record, both guys at the prime of their career. You know, how excited are you for a fight of this magnitude, and how do you think this could play out?
I'm very excited. This is a long time coming. I mean, we've been working for this, working hard, and we're here now. And I'm very excited about the fight. And you asked the question of how it's going to play out. I mean, the world knows how it's going to play out. You know, at the end of it all, Richardson Hitchins is going to be raising his hand in victory. We're going to be real victorious in this fight.
Right. Now we've seen things got a little heated up there on that stage. You know, even Eddie Hearn, we seen he was enjoying it. The fans are really enjoying it. You know, the guys are really doing their part to sell their fight.
Right.
You know, do you believe there's some like animosity really there, or it's just boxing? They're just being competitive.
I mean, it's both to the extent. I mean, this is not the first time John Bauza and Richardson Hitchins ever crossed gloves before. They sparred on a couple of occasions. I'm not going to say many.
Right.
And I mean, from what I saw, Bauza didn't have a chance.
Right.
You know, I'm a good boxing fan. I believe that anybody get in the ring, you know, they have some kind of heart.
Right.
But in this particular case, I don't even understand why Bauza took this fight. You know, especially considering all the sparring sessions, or the couple of sparring sessions that they had and that I saw.
Right.
And they were definitely not in his favor.
Right. Now, talk to me a little bit about the preparation leading up to this fight. We've seen you guys getting the best work in New York and Cops and Kids, Gym X.
Right,
We've seen you
right.
guys go down there in Texas working with Shakur.
Right.
You know, how was that whole camp for
I
this
mean,
fight?
the whole camp, at first, like, I was kind of against it. But then once I got there, I kind of understood it.
Right.
Especially considering, you know, Richardson Hitchins.
Right.
You know, sometimes you just got to give the fighter what he wants. And just being out there and watching him and seeing how committed and dedicated he was while out there training, I said, yes, this is the right thing. We had some great sparring out there. He sparred with Shakur. A couple of guys, you know, I forget, you know, all these guys, but the guys that he sparred were great guys. They was good for him. I even had Antonio Tantillo out there with him in training camp, which was a good thing because he had somebody there with him that would run with him, that could go to the gym with him, and a whole host of things. So it all worked out and it played out accordingly, and I'm glad that we went.
Right, we're very familiar with Tantillo, ringmaster champion, 139 pounds.
Right.
You know, you got a great team of guys
Right.
working hard. You know, how proud are you of this moment? You know, being that you've been with Hitchins for so long, from the amateur days, from the root of boxing, all the way to this moment.
I'm good. I'm happy. You know, I mean, like I said, this is a long time coming. You know, this is what they call destiny. You know, there's destiny and purpose to his life as well as mine. So I'm very excited, you know, but it's not over until the fat lady sing. You know, we got to get at least 5, 6, 7 belts. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
This is just a stepping stone.
Right.
Bauza's a stepping stone. You know, after this, we all went to bigger and better things.
Right. Now, we heard Eddie Hearn mention that this could have been the main event. I spoke to Hitchins. He said he would like a main event next. He said that's really what he's interested, you know.
And it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Like I said, you know, after this, after we take care of this business,
Right.
then we're going on to big and better things. That main event thing that he wants and that Eddie Hearns want, you know, we're gonna get.
Right.
You know, we're gonna get.
Right. Now, there's a lot of good fights out there for him, man. 140-pound division is stacked. You know what I'm saying? Even Eddie Hearn got guys like Leon Paro. I don't know if Montana Love is still in the picture for him, but, you know, as well as the champions of the division, you know. Is there any names in particular, any fights that you would kind of be interested in looking forward?
We taking on all comers. We taking on all comers. Leon Paro and all those other names you mentioned.
Right.
You know, when the time is right, we're gonna do what we have to do. We're gonna prepare for it. We're gonna do what we have to do in order to prepare for the fight and to secure the victory.
Right.
And that's just it.
Right. First, you gotta take care of business with this fight.
Exactly. You know, that's what it is. We take care of business, and then the next come, we're gonna deal with that.
Right. Now, we heard Bauza trying to downplay Hitchins a little bit with his power and stuff, saying that Shadeja Green hit harder than that. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that? And do you feel like Hitchins could hurt Bauza in
Of
this
course,
fight?
there's no doubt in my mind. See, a lot of people go around saying that Hitchins don't have power, but he do. I hold the pass for him.
Right.
Case in point, I mean, you saw what happened to Loma. He didn't come out the corner. I believe it was after the 8th round. And then what people forgetting, you know, like when he first started boxing and he fought Trayshawn Wiggins, he hit Wiggins with a right hand and busted his whole eye. He had to get 5 stitches. So that should tell people a lot. And if that's not gonna tell it, and if Loma can't tell it, Bauza gonna be able to tell it. You know, when he fight on tonight.
Right. Yeah, we've seen it many times in his fight. He busting people's noses up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, the guy's a sharpshooter, man.
So I mean, if you don't get knocked out, the EMS is gonna have to take care of his face. I hope you have a good corner, man, John Bauza, because he's gonna get cut up.
Wow.
You if you keep on pepping the guy up with speed, you eventually cut them up.
Right.
You understand? He's not just gonna walk out that ring the same. You know, he's not gonna walk out that ring the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm confident in Hitchins. I'm confident, you know, what he say he's gonna do, and that I know he's gonna do, and what we train for.
Right. Yeah, there you have it, champ. So, Coach, any message you want to give for all your supporters, everybody coming out tonight, represent Team Hitchins? We know you get a lot of support throughout the country, the world. He represents Haiti as well. So, what message would you have for all the people out there?
The message that I would have, if you can't attend Madison Square Garden, sign into Zone and watch it live, because this is a fight that you don't want to miss.
Absolutely.
And if you want to reach me, you can reach me at Coach Lenny _ 100 rounds. That's with RDZ. That's with RDZ. At the end, Instagram.
Absolutely. There you have it, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to tonight,
Right.
and God bless you tonight and the rest of you guys' career. Big things coming ahead. We already know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. God bless.